Welcome back to our Alternate Future of the World series. I think it's been a long time since last time. Well, Russia's strong. And then we have China, strong. Well, the way the story goes is Nigeria is now becoming an empire. Russia has a pact with them because they're dictators. Seems like it keeps going. America split in two because of its civil war. Canada is big because it took New England. And well, the Pacific states. Mexico's small. America's big. America has Cuba as an ally, which works pretty well. Yeah. But I mean Venezuela as their ally. And the EAF wants Angola as a part of it. It sends an ultimatum to South Africa and Zambia saying if you help us take over Angola, we will give you land. Why would they refuse? They don't refuse because, well, why would they? And like this, oh yeah, I need to click there for color. It might be coming. And do that. Then you click for color. You don't be on that one. Click color. Now click. Now we color. But before they are making advances, well, you know who gets the first advance? Angola, which is a strategic one. They hook up to their exclave. They start a minor push into Zambia. Very strategic. They're trying to split across the two allies. They push into the DRC. No. Angola has their independence. They're not willing to give it up. But you can't hold forever against a stronger threat. Yet the East African Empire is now gone imperialist. Maybe they'll use the imperial system like imperialists. No, I'm kidding. That's such a bad comparison. But yeah. Sneezes Angola. Well, the plan is to kick Angola out. Because this will be a big morale drop. Well, they have huge morale because they let Angola attack first. Pretty smart. Why didn't anyone else think of it? You get attacked first, you have higher morale. But if you attack first, you have low morale. And my records are Ukraine, Vietnam. He who attacks first doesn't have high morale. You begin with low morale, it's hard to get back up. Unless you're something like Winston Churchill. Well, logistics are very important. It's a good thing this has good logistics. France would have crippled Germany if they had, well, the logistics. So logistics and morale is how you win. You can't win a war without logistics. That's why Napoleon failed. Take Russia, or stash man. And well, Angola's like, okay, it's too late. And they capitulate. Yeah, South Africa was at war because of expansionism with the West. That's what Zambia takes. Funny, that color's off. Oh, I see why. Select the color. do that. Oh yeah, I didn't select the color. And now look, we got the colors. And the colors are pretty nice. But now the final line, which they agree on, is there. And well, with all these annexations, well, the World Treaty Organization needs more members, even though it's kind of... Because ever since the Russian threat came back, they need allies. Because the Russian threat disappeared. Well, it started with them long ago in 2022. Yeah, they became a power. But you know why? Because Putin's military wasn't a bunch of no-brainers. They had brains. They would have won already. Actually, Ukraine knew when Russia's capabilities come and got rid of it. So that's how they're doing so bad. Now they send something to Japan. Japan and South Korea are about to, but China and Russia's countercept the message. And so, well, they end up at war with the Empire of Japan. Okay. But they aren't ready. But NATO sends aid to them, so it's more of a proxy war. Well, I mean, everything's a proxy war if you think of it. They want a pro-Western Russia. That ain't going to happen, I don't think. The Nordic Union, or the European Union, Russia's protected because see, mountains. Flat mountains. Flat mountains, yeah. You see what I'm getting at, probably. Hey, Japan. Okay. Japanese people did move into this area, not so in here. But that gives Russia a bit of free range. Free range chickens. Well, only problem is that there is imperial want. So China pushes into some of their former territories. Or they are kind of welcomed with open arms until they get past it. And well, American aid arrives. And so South Korea is like, does this. Pushing back into its old territories. Japan gets some aid, but... And they start pushing into these lands. It goes pretty successful. Until they meet the Japanese resistance and are stopped to a halt. China makes an advance in these lands, but they are eventually met by Japanese resistance. They send more troops down South Korea, and they take Seoul again. And they also take Pyongyang again. But as we know, the Korean Peninsula has, like, yeah, it was much not as bad as that, but Korea gets American aid. China sends a message saying any ships carrying weapons or aid will be shot at. America says you can't, or it'll be an act of war, we'll call it. Well, China does the smart thing, makes a naval landing in the south. Not only is Korea fighting on one front, but two, and then they send a bunch of people for paratroopers and call them guerrilla fighters. Yeah. Now you have, not only do they have two fronts, but they have guerrilla fighters. But Japan is like, makes a naval landing into South Korea and takes Seoul. Into Korea. And they call it the Republic of Korea. And then they push in the here. Without much resistance, because resistance is starting to break down. Yeah. This ain't good, Japan says. But this happens. And they go down the Kuril Islands. Curil Islands. Yeah, the Kuril. Well, Russia pushes into the North Island so they can take back Sakhalin. And they push across. They push up. Man, it's Russia. It's logistics. Well, this is like probably 2100. Well, that's South Korea's old borders. Their resistance goes well. They maintain their island and partial control over Sakhalin. Well, they send a treaty in which they say they will be neutral. But it's a lie. Well, South Korea loses most of its Korea. But as they expected, annexation. The Kuril Islands also get annexed by Russia. I'll probably forget about that. So, it's a pretty good series so far. Despite the fact that it's been a long time since the last one. I also need to get another video for the alternate future of Europe. Maybe I can make another country have an alternate future continent. Well, I need to. I can't just have Russia hold all of Europe forever. Like they hold Germany. You need to check it out. Well, Japan is then sends a message to America saying, can we get into NATO? America says yes immediately. And yes, immediately they do. They do. Immediately. And well, this is against the treaty, but no one cares. Now a Cold War is brewing. And Afghanistan joins their alliance. The Central African Republic gets Ethiopia to join and Sudan to join. Well, Eritrea goes to the bad side. Along Hershig doesn't. They do. America then goes all out American. Well, Well, to avoid losing all of the Arabian Peninsula, them, along with Persia and Turkey, push in to the Arabian Peninsula, with American amphibious forces making a landing here, with the dictator team sending aid to them. However, I like the Americans because they're being liberated. Oh, and they push across the coast of Oman. And Oman's like, oh man, I'm getting invaded. They push up to Saudi Arabia. I wonder what America's goal is with this. Well, they take all of the major areas of Yemen, which strategically is great. Well, they speed up the speed once more American forces come. They land in northern Oman and enter here. Well, the amphibious forces came from India. NATO had a war. Making them all allies. Making a new country called Arabia, because it's in Arabia. Well, they call it South Arabia, where Saudi Arabia basically makes North Arabia. Well, Israel is very strong looking. And will they annex these territories? Persia joins Southern Arabia. Oh. Well, thank you for viewing. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Well, we're trying to get to 50 subscribers. Right now we're at 39 subscribers. That's 11 away. I think we can get there. And thank you for viewing. Thank you for your support. And please like and subscribe, as subscribing means we want to get 50 subscribers so we can have a special. Definitely a special, because there will be a special there in 75 and 100, 150, 200, 1,000. Get 200, keep going up by 50 till you get to 500, then by 250. Till 1,000, and then by 1,000. And thank you for viewing. I hope you enjoyed. Wild Mapper out.